you're a young guy with a lot of fighting years left if you want to, yet you thought about walking away from the sport. What went into that decision? What made you think at the time you left that maybe this is it for me?
I've been fighting for a long time, and the way that I fight and the way that I train, it definitely has taken its toll, and I needed I need a little bit of time to reset and reevaluate and figure out if moving forward was a smart thing for me.
Was there any emotion after you lose that fight to Demian Maia? I mean, no shame in losing to a great fighter like that, but losing the way you did in a one-sided manner fairly quickly, I mean, was it an emotional thing that when you spoke after the fight?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I was super disappointed, obviously, and not that I lost. I've lost plenty of fights, but it's that I didn't go out there and compete to the best of my ability. Even the fights that I've lost in the past, I went out there and I gave a hell of a show, at least. And that one, I stepped out there and I fell flat on my face, and that happens sometimes. It happens to the best fighters in the world. That was an instance that I didn't show up, and I was definitely speaking from an emotional standpoint. But there's also the other side of it of I am considering a lot of different things.
Put your finger on the Maia fight when you look back on it. Anything that led to that flat performance? Because even fights you've lost, you've been more engaged and more in the fight than that particular fight. Was there anything you look at that where you're just getting sick of it at that time?
No, I think I just had a lot of different stuff going on. I don't think I took that fight for the right reasons and at the right time. Things going on outside the cage often bleed into your performance, especially with me because I fight. I fight with a lot of emotion, a lot of passion, and if that's going somewhere else or there's different stuff going on, it can affect your performance. And I think that's what happened.
So they don't give you a break. You come back and you fight a guy like Neil Magny, who's a very difficult guy to face. How do you break him down? And were you eager to take that shot when they offered it to you?
Magny is very tough, very well-rounded, good everywhere, pushes a really good pace, but it's a challenge that does excite me. He's like I said, he's good everywhere. It's going to be a fun fight for the fans, and he's been calling me out for a while. He's called me out years ago, so I'm excited to get this.
So, last question for you then. Are you back like where you're going to fight 3-4 times a year now, or is this going to be kind of, I'll see how I feel every couple of months?
Yeah, I think that right now it's a one-fight deal. Like I'm looking at this one, see how this one goes, see how I perform, see how I feel afterwards. Go back, talk to my family, talk to my coaches, reevaluate, and see what the next right step is.